by Susanna V. Blume and Lauren Fish. The Trump administration's fiscal year 2019 budget request for the Department of Defense is $686 billion, an increase of $40 billion won over the president's fiscal year 2018 request. As we covered in our What to Expect piece, about half of this increase is consumed by inflation and cost growth above inflation in some accounts. Even so, the 2019 request provides substantial real growth for the Department of Defense, although it can be surprising how little even these staggering sums can buy, in terms of things like military aircraft, ships, and satellites. Even in these times of increasing budgets, DoD must still make tough decisions about what to prioritize and where to accept risk. See endnotes 2-7. The budget request grows the size of the force but does so at relatively modest levels, adding an additional 51,500 active duty service members by 2023 and 5,100 service members to the reserve components over the same period, an increase of 3% total. The services intend most of this end strength growth to improve readiness. Much of it will go to filling gaps and improving manning levels in existing units, some of which have been understaffed due to previous end strength cuts, rather than toward creating new force structure. Also, in the cause of improving readiness, the services are continuing to increase munitions buys, particularly for guided munitions like the Navy and Air Force's Joint and Direct Attack Munition (JDAM), and the Army and Marine Corps Guided Multiple Launch Rocket System (GMLRS). The services are also investing more in sustaining their physical infrastructure, especially training, operational, and maintenance facilities, reversing cuts to facilities sustainment accounts made during the preceding era of declining budgets. Procurement grew more than any other title in the defense budget, up 15% relative to the Trump administration's fiscal year 2018 request, an increase of approximately $20 billion. In addition to the increased munitions procurement mentioned above, this budget invests in additional aircraft, F-35 and P-8A, ships, DDG-51 and TIAO, space systems, evolved expendable launch vehicles and space-based infrared system, and ground vehicles, joint light tactical vehicles, above what the department requested last year. Research, Development, Test, and Evaluation. Research, Development, Test, and Evaluation, RDT. This increase makes sense given the National Defense Strategy's focus on strategic competition with China and Russia. DoD needs to investment more in these accounts to fund the advanced capability development. The United States needs to retain its technological edge against these adversaries, who are also investing heavily in high-end weapons systems. Priority investment areas in this category include hypersonic weapons, autonomous systems, artificial intelligence, directed energy, i.e., lasers, and electronic warfare, i.e., offensive or defensive action in the electromagnetic spectrum. These investments play the long game. The department needs to do the research and development work now that will make it possible to field these capabilities in the future. Missile Defense Agency. Some of this growth in both procurement and RDT. MDA has requested funds to improve strategic missile defenses, primarily the Ground-Based Mid-Course Defense (GMD) system, which protects the homeland. It also has plans to invest more in regional missile defenses, which protect allies and partners as well as U.S. facilities overseas, and include the Aegis and Terminal High Altitude Area of Defense (THAAD) systems. This substantial increase in funding provides a good indication of where the forthcoming DoD missile defense review is headed. The Army grew the most of the three military departments, 10% over the fiscal year 2018 request. The 2019 request increases Army end strength by 11,500 soldiers in the active component, and 1,000 soldiers in the Guard and Reserve, with additional growth planned through 2023. The Army's focus on modernization and acquisition reform is reflected by RDT. These investments include new A-60 Black Hawk helicopters, new Joint Light Tactical Vehicles, modifications and upgrades to M1 Abrams tanks and Bradley fighting vehicles, and increased munitions procurement. Navy and Marine Corps. The Navy and Marine Corps budget grew by 8% relative to the fiscal year 2018 request. In fiscal year 2019, the Navy will add 7,500 active duty sailors and an additional 100 in the reserve, while the Marine Corps will grow by 1,100 active Marines. The Navy plans to grow from 289 Battle Force ships in fiscal year 2018 to 299 in the fiscal year 2019 request. It will do so by procuring an additional DDG-51 Arleigh-Burke-class destroyer and an additional fleet oiler over last year's plan. At the same time, the 2019 plan reduces the littoral combat ship buy from 2 in fiscal year 2018 to 1, in preparation for selection of a new frigate. The 2019 request increases aircraft procurement relative to 2018, adding 5 F-35Cs, 10 F/A-180Fs, and 3 P-8As. The 2019 request sustains investments in subsurface capabilities and nuclear modernization. Air Force. The Air Force budget grew by about 6% over the fiscal year 2018 request. To improve readiness, the 2019 plan adds 4,700 airmen, invests in training and maintenance, and munitions procurement. The request continues to modernize through F-35A and KC-46A tanker procurement and development of the B-21 bomber and T-X advanced trainer. It sustains investments in modernizing nuclear and space systems. Notably, the budget request indicates that the Air Force is re-examining their plan to recapitalize the Joint Surveillance Target Attack Radar System (JSTARS), instead developing an alternative way to fulfill the Battle Management Command and Control mission. Defense-wide. The defense-wide accounts, also sometimes called the Fourth Estate, fund the Office of the Secretary of Defense, the Joint Staff, Special Operations Command, and the defense agencies and field activities, such as the Missile Defense Agency and the Defense Logistics Agency. The defense-wide accounts grew the least of all the DoD components, by about 5% overall relative to the fiscal year 2018 request, despite the Missile Defense Agency's 26% budget increase. Limited growth in this area bodes well for the department's efforts to meet Congress's mandate to reduce all major headquarters activities by 25% from fiscal years 2016 to 2020. While the budget increase is both sizable and meaningful, it is not enough to deliver the kind of build-up then-candidate Trump promised on the campaign trail. This is not necessarily a bad thing, as those campaign promises were unmoored from any kind of strategy. But it is remarkable how little an additional $40 billion will buy in terms of military capability and capacity. Further, additional growth is not in the offing, as indicated by the Future Years Defense Program (FYDP) profile, which limits further DoD budget growth over the next 5 years to inflation only and uses a pretty optimistic assumption about what inflation will be over that period, 2% per year. Even this substantial increase in the defense budget is not enough for DoD to do it all. Up next, detailed analysis of the Air Force 2019 budget request. Check cnas.org/pb19 or sign up to have fresh analysis delivered directly to your inbox. Includes FY 2018 budget request amendments for missile defense, ship repair, increased presence in Afghanistan, and hurricane recovery. U.S. Department of Defense, Office of the Undersecretary of Defense, Controller, Chief Financial Officer, Fiscal Year 2019 Budget Request, February 2018, 20, http://controller.defense.gov/portal/45/documents/diff/budget/fi2019/fi2019_budget. Request.pdf, U.S. Department of Defense, Office of the Undersecretary of Defense, Controller, Chief Financial Officer, Fiscal Year 2018 Budget Request, May 2017, 21, http://controller.defense.gov/portal/45/documents/diff/budget/fi2018/fi2018_budget. Request.pdf, Mulvaney, Mick to Donald J. Trump, in November 3, 2017. In estimate. Recovery. November 2017. PDF, right arrow curving left, Department of Defense, Office of the Under-Secretary of Defense, Controller, Chief Financial Officer, Defense Budget Overview, United States Department of Defense Fiscal Year 2018 Budget Request, May 2017, http://controller.defense.gov/portal/45/documents/fi2018/fi2018_budget. Request. Overview. Book.pdf, right arrow curving left, the White House, Executive Office of the President, Office of Management and Budget, DoD Budget Amendment Package November 2017, in November 2017, https://www.whitehouse.gov/sites/whitehouse.gov/files/budget/fi2018/._budget amendment_package_November 2017.pdf. Right arrow curving left, Department of Defense, details in support of the FY 2018 budget amendment request for recovery from Hurricanes Harvey, Irma, and Maria, November 2017, http://controller.defense.gov/portal/45/documents/diff/budget/fi2018/November 2017 Hurricane amended/fi18_._budget. Amendment Hurricane. Recovery. November 2017. PDF. Right arrow curving left, Department of Defense, Office of the Under-Secretary of Defense, Controller, Chief Financial Officer, Fiscal Year 2019 Budget Request, February 2018, http://controller.defense.gov/portal/45/documents/fi2019/fi2019_budget. Request.pdf. Right arrow curving left, Department of Defense, Office of the Under-Secretary of Defense, Controller, Chief Financial Officer, Defense Budget Overview, United States Department of Defense Fiscal Year 2017 Budget Request, 4-555 BOA 9, Feb. 2016, 1-5, http://controller.defense.gov/portal/45/fi2017/fi2017_budget. Request. Overview. Book.pdf, right arrow curving left, Department of Defense, Office of the Under-Secretary of Defense, Controller, Chief Financial Officer, Fiscal Year 2019 Budget Request, February 2019, http://controller.defense.gov/portal/45/documents/diff/budget/fi2019/fi2019_budget. Request.pdf, right arrow curving left.